Why does this have such a long load time? Digits, BB! Oh, this is a really unexciting screen to begin the stream on. Welcome back, everyone, to Digits, BB. We're here for a brand new adventure. You can't even tell what game it is yet because we're not at the title screen. We have to select a language first. It is cool that they have all these different language options for more recent Pokemon games. Could play in German if I wanted to, or Italian. Learn a new language today. Incidentally, there are two different language options for Japanese I could choose here. This one up top, they're both Japanese, but this one is kana characters only, because that's more easy for like younger Japanese children who can't read kanji very well yet. And then this is big boy Japanese right here for fully literate Japanese people who can read all those thousands of kanji characters. And as usual, I will be playing video games in Japanese because that's just pretty much what I do on Nintendo consoles nowadays. Yeah. Welcome to the playthrough. It's a shame this didn't start on a title screen, but I erased my save data from a playthrough I didn't get very far in at all, so I could start again tonight. So, hiragana kanji wa sette de itsudemo kodekimasu. Okay, so you can change between the different Japanese modes. Oh, and it goes into a title screen now rather than a... Oh, that's interesting. Or it's not a title screen, it's just into a cutscene. Well, welcome viewers. This is Pokemon Shining Pearl for Nintendo Switch, the Gen 4 remake, which I've only played a little bit of, but not really. I'm starting fresh on stream, twitch.tv/digitsbb, playing in Japanese, and I'll translate everything that I read aloud into English along the way, so... I hope everyone enjoys the new Pokemon journey. Yoku kita. Hey, you made it. Poketo Monster no Sekai Yokoso. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. This is Professor Nanakamado. I don't remember what tree is he in. Professor... I remember oak, elm, and birch. I do not remember what tree this man is in the English localization. I'm checking Discord real quick. Okay, Watashi no namae wa Nanakamado. My name is Namakamado. Why is I'm getting like weird input lag from whenever I have my Joy-Cons like lowered below my desk. Minna kara wa Pokemon Hakase to yobarete yoru. But everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. Rowan. Oh yeah, Rowan is that's actually a common first name nowadays for in the US, but in like that's like a traditional like Irish name also. Kono sekkai ni wa Poketo Monster. Jijimete Pokemon to yobareru fushigi na ikimono ga itaru tokoro ni sundeiru. In this world, there are creatures called pocket monsters or Pokemon found all over the world. Also, welcome, Justin. There's a Munchlax. That's called Gombe in Japan. That's the other thing about playing, you know... The last time I played a Pokemon game on stream was just the ridiculousness of Vietnamese Crystal, but here we can, I can explain the Japanese names of Pokemon as we encounter them in this game for people who already know what they're called in English. 我々人間はポケモンと仲良く暮らしている. Us humans live peacefully alongside Pokemon. 一緒に遊んだり、力を合わせて仕事をしたり、そしてポケモン同士を戦わせ絆を含めていったり. And alongside Pokemon we play together, do work together, and battle them against each other to deepen our bonds. で、私はそのポケモンたちのことを詳しく知るために研究しているのだ. And I research Pokemon in order to learn more about them. さて、そろそろ君のことを教えてもらおう. Now tell me about yourself. あなたの写真を選んでください. Please select your photograph. You can choose what I look like. Um, it's cool they have different like avatar characters now. They're diverse. Pokemon has become more diverse. It's not just one white-looking dude and one white-looking girl playing these games anymore. I guess I'll take this one. I get to name myself. So I will be Kairu. Kairu-san da ne. You're Kyle-san, is it? Hai. Kairu to iu no ka. I see. So your name is Kyle. Ii namae da. That's a nice name. Oh, look at this punk. Who's this? Kochi no shounen wa kimi no tomodachi datta na. And this boy is your friend, is he? Kare no namae mo oshiete kureta mae. Tell me his name too. Oh, and here's the default options. I can choose it myself, or I can name him Hisashi Sousuke Akito Nozomu. But I have a different idea in mind. I know that this boy will be my rival in this game, so I have to name him after my Pokemon rival, my enemy, my arch nemesis, Justin. Justin だな。それで合っているのか? Justin, you say, is that right? カイル。これから君だけの物語が始まる. Kyle, this is where your story begins. そこで君は様々なポケモンや多くの人に出会い、何かを見つけるだろう. This is where your journey begins. You'll meet all kinds of Pokemon, or all kinds of Pokemon and people. Who knows what you'll find? I'm reading multiple text boxes and forgetting the text that I just read. さあ、ポケットモンスターの世界へ. Now, enter the world of Pokemon. This is cool that I'll be able to play this game on stream now, because it's, you know... Oh, geez, there's like stuff to read. Is this text gonna like skip, or do I get to... 結局のところ、操作隊の努力も虚しく、虚しい色違いのポケモン、赤いギャラドスの姿は一目目撃することさえできなかったのでありました。In the end, the investigation team put all their work into it, but they were not able to witness the oddly colored rare red Gyarados Pokemon. It's interesting they mentioned the red Gyarados. That's all the way back in Gen 2 when that was a new thing. というわけで特別番組赤いギャラドスを終え。Coming up, the special feature program Chasing the Red Gyarados. 全国ネットでテレビことぶきがお送りしました。Kotobuki. I'm not sure how to translate Kotobuki. This is the broadcasting nationwide Kotobuki television. また来週このチャンネルで Oh geez, they skipped ahead that text box. It said like see you again next week. Oh, you're right. Yeah, the Gen 2 remakes they only came out like a year or less than a year after Platinum. That's true. I remember it well. Our character is tiny in this game. Like some of the other more recent Pokemon games have much taller character models. This is like Animal Crossing small. Alright, so I'm gonna check the PC. この世界ではポケモンと人が一緒に暮らしています。Oh, I'm just reading. This is Professor Rowan's message. Oh, wait, can I not? Oh, weird. There's not like a PC potion to withdraw. What kind of Pokemon game is this? テレビの電源は消してある. The TV is turned off. Look at this. I'm playing one of these right now. Nintendo Switch がある。最新型のゲーム機だ。It's a Nintendo Switch, the latest video game console. Is this on the wall? X ボタンを押すとメニューが開く. Press the X button to open the menu. What do I have on the menu right now? Bag and settings. Look at that. My character kind of hobbles in a funny way. Look, there's a Chansey on TV. And my mom, who's like exactly the same height as me. Kairu. Saki. Justin 君があなたを呼びに来たよ。来たわよ。Justin came over and was calling for you just now. なんだかよくわからないけど、大急ぎなんだって。I don't really, I don't know what he needed, but it sounded urgent. Justin 君、なんだろうね。あの子せっかちでしょ。What's the deal with Justin? He's always in a hurry. 話を聞く前に言っちゃったの? He ran off before I could even ask him what the deal was. Oh, the movement to the characters, and it's going to take some getting used to. Oh, Pokemon contest. That's right. Yeah, they're talking about Pokemon contests on the TV. I'm not going to overread everything because it's just going to slow down the pacing of the game. Soda, Kairu. Oh, that's right, Kyle. 草むらに入っちゃダメだよ。ダメよ。野生のポケモンが呼び出すからね。Kyle, don't go wandering into tall grass because wild Pokemon will attack you. 自分のポケモンを持っていれば大丈夫なんだけど。It would be alright if you had your own Pokemon, but... ... Well, maybe I'll get my own Pokemon soon enough. For now, I can't surf on this water, I just had to stare at it. 科学の力ってすげえ! Science is amazing! 今じゃ無線を使って世界の人々と遊べるんだと。Nowadays, you can play with people all over the world with a wireless connection. That was kind of a new thing even in the original release of Gen 4 with the DS Nintendo Wi-Fi play. ねえねえねえ、カイルさん、私かわいいポケモン欲しい。Hey, hey, hey, Kyle, I want a cute Pokemon. 聞いたか？臨床のポケモン博士が4年ぶりに戻ってきたとよ。Kyle, did you hear? The professor from the neighboring town came back for the first time in 4 years. 何かすごいポケモンでも見つけてきたのかの? I wonder if he's found any amazing Pokemon. What is that? Those are Pokédexes they're advertising on the TV. Yeah, I have played Sinnoh before, quite a lot actually. I played them, I have both Diamond and Platinum. And played them a bunch in middle school, but I've really never revisited them since then. So it's been a long time, like, unlike the first 3 generations of Pokemon games, which I've, you know, revisited from time to time over the years. Gen 4 kind of like stopped with me after middle school, so it's really been like over 15 years since I really experienced Gen 4. I did play Soul Silver a lot, and like more so than I did the Diamond and Platinum. Well, I played Diamond and Platinum a lot too, actually. It's just that like I kind of moved on from those and just played like Soul Silver a lot in high school. またジャスティンと一緒に遊ぶんだろ? 本当仲良くしたな. You're gonna go hang out with Justin again, aren't you? You guys get along really well. Well, some could say that, or some could say he's my arch nemesis. Oh, geez. Dong! Crap thud. Speaking of Justin. Nandatendayo! Hey, what are you doing? Kairu ka? Oh, Kyle, it's you. Oi! Mizumi ni iku kara sa hayaku koi yo na. Hey, I'm going to the lake. Hurry, follow me. Ii ka, Kairu? kuretara bakin 100万円な. Let's go, Kyle. If you're late, you owe me. Let me add some zeros in that. A million yen, which is, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the math in that exchange rate, but a million yen is like. I mean, it's really not even close to $10,000 now. It's probably more like 8,000. That's a lot of damn money, Mama, for a child. Wasuremono. I forgot something. Okay, well, I guess you're gonna owe me a million yen then, because I'm gonna beat you to the lake, dude. Oh, Kairu janai ka. Justin ga sagashite ta zo. Oh, hey, it's you, Kyle. Justin is looking for you. Aitsu no ii made mukai ni ittara dou da? How about you go meet him at his house? Well, I tried to do that, but he forgot something. And his was, I guess, the only house I'm not going to barge into today. Oh, Kairu janai ka. Oh, he's just repeating himself. Alright, so I guess I have to go into his house then. I have to contradict what I just said about not entering his house. Hello, Justin's mom. Ah, Kairu-kun. Justin o yobi ni kite kureta no? Oh, hi, Kyle. Are you here to see Justin? Ano kottara ima dete itta no ni sugu modotte kichatta wa. That boy was just going out, but then he ran straight back inside. Hontou ni jitto shite inai no? Dare ni nitta no kashira? Jitto suru. I'm not sure. I don't know if I should like look up words while playing this game. Jitto suru means to like. Does it mean to stare at something? Anyway, basically saying something about him and like who does that remind you of? Probably talking about his dad or something. Dads are kind of absent in Pokemon games, aren't they? There's a lot of deadbeat dads in Pokemon worlds. Bagu to bouken note mo motte iku ka. So I gotta bring my bag and my journal. Oh, Kairu! Mizumi ni iku zo. Doro de matte iru kara okuretara bakin 1000万円だ. 1000万円な. Oh, hey Kyle, let's go to the lake. I'll be waiting for you on the road. If you're late, you owe me 10 million yen. Just maybe like $80,000 or something. Currency exchange rate gets worse and worse all the time though. Alright, now I'm gonna hobble on over to where I was going. Oh, there he is. Do I owe money? Am I too slow? Nah, saki no terebi mita daro? Hey, did you see what was on TV just now? Akai Gyarados o oe Mizumi ni awareta. Chasing the red Gyarados. It appeared at a lake. Hikari no Pokemon no nazo. The mystery of the raging Pokemon. Ore sa omottan da yo. Ano Mizumi ni mo ana Pokemon iru hazu datte. And that's when I realized there must be a Pokemon like that at our lake too. Dakara sa, ore to omae de soitsu o mitsuke ni ikun da yo. And so that's why we're gonna go and find it. The music is nice. I have my TV tuned kind of low, but I can hear the music when I'm not talking at least. It's just I don't want to turn up the TV, which is very close to me. I don't want to turn it up loudly enough that it picks up on mic and has weird echo problems. Yosh, Mizumi, akai Gyarados o mitsukeru ze. Alright, it's the lake. Let's go find that red Gyarados. I think you're in the wrong region for that, Justin. Nanda? Who are they? Girl speaking is named Hikari. That's actually a good match, because her name is Dawn in English, and Hikari means light, so it's kind of the same vibe. Hakase, mokou mo kawatta koto wa nani mo nai desu yo. Professor, there's nothing odd over there either. And this is Nanakamado, the professor from the intro, or Professor Rowan. So ka. Kinosei kamo na. I see. Maybe it was just my imagination. どうも昔とは何か違うようだが but but something was different but something's different about it compared to long ago. まああの湖が見れただけでよしとしよう。Well, I guess I can say I got to see the lake. 光では戻るとするか。Alright, 光 ready to go back? それよりも4年ぶりの市の地方はどんな感じですか? So how does it feel to be back in the Sinnoh region after 4 years? Oh, she's asking him, the professor. Okay. Dawn is asking the professor, how does it feel to be back into Sinnoh after 4 years? そうだな。市の地方には珍しいポケモンが多い。Well, there's a lot of rare Pokemon in the Sinnoh region. 研究のしがいがあるだろうな。That means there's a lot of research to be done. 失礼。通らせてもらうよ。Excuse us coming through. すみません。ちょっと通りますね。Excuse me, we're just walking through. なんだ、今の二人。Who are those two? あれ、カイル、ちょっと見に行こうぜ。Oh, hey Kyle, let's go look. なんだよ、草むらに入るなってか What? Don't enter the tall grass? Hey, Ki. Come on, don't worry about it. ちょっとならポケモンだって出てこないって。I don't think any Pokemon's gonna appear. カバンだ。It's a bag. さっきの人の忘れ物だな。どうすりゃいいんだ? Must belong to those people who were here just now. What should we do? 届けようにも今の誰だ博士って言ってたけど But I guess we could give it back, but who was that? He said I heard he was a professor. What was that about no Pokemon showing up, Justin? Ridiculous. What? Pokemon? Whoa, Pokemon. なんだってんだよ. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, well, what do you know? There just happened to be Pokeballs waiting for us in this. He called it a bag, but a suitcase, I guess. Monster Ball da. これで戦おう. There are Pokeballs in here. Let's use them to battle. I guess first Pokemon fun fact of the day. Pokeballs are called monster balls in Japanese. Because they more explicitly call Pokemon pocket monsters from sometimes in the series. Sumimasen, says Justin in chat. Alright, let's choose a poke. Dore ni suru? Alright, let's check our options. I'm not going to pick any of these right away. I'm just going to go ahead and look at each of them first. Wakaba Pokemon. Nai toru. Kono Pokemon ni shimasu ka? Wakaba. What is a wakaba? Like a young plant, I guess? Or a young leaf Pokemon? This is Turtwig called Nai Toru in Japanese. Nai means a sapling, and then the Toru is like a turtle. Like Tatoru. So Nai Toru is the first one. I'm going to say Iie and check the others. Kozaru Pokemon. Hikozaru. Kono Pokemon ni shimasu ka? The little flame Pokemon Hikozaru, which is Chimchar, yeah? The Japanese name Hikozaru, which means heat is fire, and then Kozaru is like a baby monkey. So the flaming baby monkey. I'm going to say Iie. I'm going to check the third one. Penguin Pokemon Pochama. Kono Pokemon ni shimasu ka? Here we have Piplup, the penguin Pokemon called Pochama in Japan, which Pochama. I think Popo is just the sound that penguins make, and then I'm not sure what the chama part means actually. And you know what? I like Piplup. Piplup is a nice Pokemon. Cute poke. I'm gonna... Well, let me think this through for a second. I always used to, like, when playing Pokemon games growing up, consider, like, what starter Pokemon gives you, like, the best kind of type matchups and stuff against early gyms. But this is fine, because I know that the first gym in this game is a Rock-type gym. And then after that... Man, it's been so long. I don't think I even remember what gym types there are in this game. I think there's a bug gym, yeah. I know there's a water type gym for sure. I remember that gym leader. I'm forgetting a lot of the others. But anyway, Polchama. I like Polchama. We're going to go with Polchama. Oh, look at him. He's doing a little dance. He's happy that I picked him. He or she. We don't know the gender yet. And we're going to battle against a Mukuru. Is what Starly is called. Mukuru. Yuke Polchama. Go Polchama. I'm gonna use pound, dude. Hataku. The battles kind of speak for themselves, so I don't think I need to translate everything that's said in battle. Oh yeah, Polchama is definitely stronger than this bird here. And there you have it. The enemy Starly has fallen, and Polchama gained some experience. Oh, that's right, in these newer Pokemon games, every Pokemon in your entire party gains EXP in battle, right? It's kind of, it feels a bit handholdy, but also it saves grind time for sure, which is good. Whoa, your Piplup was amazing. だけど、俺のナイトルの方がもっともっと強かったけどな。But my Turtwig was even stronger, he says. I have my doubts, Justin. で、俺も前も人のポケモン使っちゃったけど、大丈夫だよな。But we just used somebody else's Pokemon. Do you think that's okay? No, speaking of somebody else's Pokemon, she's back. よかった。カバナタ。博士に怒られるとこだった。Oh, what a relief. The bag is still here. I thought the professor would have been furious. えもしかしてあなたたちポケモン使っちゃった？ Hey, wait, did you two use the Pokemon? どうしよう。博士なんて言うだろう。What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to tell the professor? とりあえずこのカバンは持っていくからね。Well, for now I'll just take this bag. なんだあいつ What's her deal? カイル、とりあえずここから出ようか。Come on, Kyle, let's go. さっきので俺のポケモン傷ついちゃったし、my Pokemon got a little hurt in that battle just now. またポケモン襲ってきたらちょっとやばいんだよな。So it'd be pretty bad if we had any more Pokemon attacking us. Just like kicked a cable around. お前先に行けよ。You go on ahead. ポケモン返しに行くのは当然だってわかるけど、もうちょっとこいつと一緒にいたいっていうか。I know we have to return these Pokemon in the end, but I want to spend just a little more time with this one. By lingering right behind me, that gives him like, what, 2 seconds longer with the Pokemon? Oh, well, Prof's right here. あ、さっきの人だ。俺たちのことを睨んでいない。Oh, it's Justin talking to the professor. あ、さっきの人だ。俺たちのことを睨んでいないか? Oh, it's you guys. You're not mad at us, are you? 光なら聞いたが、ポケモンを使ったそうだな。Dawn just told me you used the Pokemon, didn't you? 見せたまえ。Show me. Pochama ni naitoru ka? Piplup and Turtwig, huh? Poor Chimchar's feeling left out in that bag. So ka. Soyu koto ka. I see. Hikari, Kenkyusho ni modoru zo. Or Kenkyusho, or is it Kenkyujo? It's hard to remember. Hikari, let's go back to the lab. Happens at his lab. That's interesting. I guess they wanted to show the scenery because they have more like... They can do cutscenes with different camera angles in these newer Pokemon games compared to the original. Hi, Hakase. Matte kudasai. Yes, sir. Wait up, Professor. Ato de kenkyusho ni kita hou ga ii kana? I guess you guys should come to the lab later. Ja, mata ne. Well, see you. Nanda imono. Okoru na okoreba ii no ni. What was that all about? If they're gonna be mad, they should just be mad. Sore ni Pokemon kaisanakute yokatta no ka? Maybe I just shouldn't have returned the Pokemon after all. Kairu, ore tachi mo kairou ze. Well, whatever, Kai. Let's go home. Hello, James. I saw you were playing Fallout 4 according to my Steam notifications just now, but thank you for tuning into a new Pokemon adventure also. De nani? Wait, what? Sonna koto ga attan da. So that's what happened. Demo, anata mo Justin-kun mo buji de yokatta. Well, I'm glad that you and Justin are safe. Sono hakase te hito kitto Masago Town no Nanakamado hakase ne? That professor must be Professor Nanakamado or Professor Rowan from... I don't remember the town names in Sinnoh anymore, but it's called Masago Town in Japanese. Nande mo Pokemon no kenkyu de yume na hakase te kita wa? I heard he's famous for his research about Pokemon. Ato kawaite uwasa mo. I've also heard he can be scary. Kairu, doshite Pokemon o tsukatta no ka? Kichinto setsumei o suru tame ni Masago ni iku beki ne? Well, Kai, you should go to Masago Town and explain yourself to the professor. Daijoubu, kitto wakatte moraeru wa yo. I need to work on my accent. Sometimes when I'm reading fast, it doesn't really come out pronounced properly. But it'll be fine. I'm sure he'll understand. Soda, Kairu, kore haite ikinasai yo. Oh, that's right, Kyle. Take these with you. Kairu wa running shoes o moratta. Kyle received the running shoes. Masago Town ni iku no datte bouken mitai na mono desho? You're going to Masago Town. It's like you're setting off on your own adventure. Running shoes haite ikeba toku ni datte attuyuma. But if you put on these running shoes, you'll be there in a flash. Toriatsukai setsumei sho yomu ne. Here, let me read the manual. Running shoes wa edu stick o fukaku taosu koto de motto hayaku hashireru you ni narimasu. While moving, press hard on the left analog stick to run faster. Running shoes o haite omoikkiri hashiri makuro. So let's wear the running shoes and run like the wind. Datte kakkoi. Wow, they're so cool. Can I run inside also? Oh. I thought I meant press hard like click the running stick, but it's you use the D-pad to walk. And you can run indoors in this game, wow. In the older Pokemon games, you couldn't run indoors like this. Let me see what Justin's up to. Is he here? Wait, he doesn't live in this house. He lives further up. Isn't that... Wow, some of our neighbors have tinier houses, but then Justin and I get the larger houses in the neighborhood in this small town of only 4 homes. Alright, is he here? He's not here. Can I play a Switch while he's gone? It just says the same text as back home. Genchi kara himawari ga o tenki o otsutai shimasu. Himawari, well, himawari means sunflower, but they're probably just referring to another person. And now, here's the local weather. Samui desu. Oh, it's not local, but samui desu. Kisaki shiti wa yuki desu. It's cold. It's snowing up in Kisaki town. That must be... I remember the snowy town in this game. Or in this region. Toshikai mo naku, hashai de kawaisa o opiru shitai. Tokoro nano desu ga. Nan toいうか寒いのでもう帰ってピッピ昼寝します。Something about how the snow should be appealing, but it just makes you want to go home and sleep. 以上、天気でした. That was the weather report. Alright, well, Justin's not here, so he must have run off ahead already. Let's see, so do I have a Pokemon in my, Okay, we actually haven't returned the Pokemon yet, and I guess Justin hasn't either. Hello, friend slash neighbor. Can I talk to you? Or, I mean, jeez. 野生のポケモンは草むらから飛び出す. Wild Pokemon jump out at you in the tall grass. つまり、ポケモンと戦いたいときは草むらに. So whenever you want to battle, just run in tall grass. そうでないなら草むらを避けて歩くといいんだね. If you want to avoid battles, just and if you don't want that, just avoid walking in tall grass. 男の掲示板 Trainer tips. とにかくたくさんの人に話しかけましょう. Let's make sure to talk to a lot of people. いろんな人に話しかけることで役立つことを教えてもらえる. If you talk to many people, they might give you useful information. This is the way to the lake, isn't it? Or maybe that was at the lower level. Oh, well, it said this is like the road to the lake, but there's nothing up here. So back to Route 201. Pokemon no HP. つまり体力が減ってきたら、お家に帰って休めばいいと思うよ. If your Pokemon's HP runs low, then you should go home and let it rest. 私、フレンドリーショップの店員です。I work for your local Pokemon Mart. ポケモンの体力が減ると戦う元気なくなります. If your Pokemon's HP runs low, they won't have the energy to battle. その時は傷薬を使ってあげるといいんですよ. And that's when you give it, use a potion to restore its HP. ということで、サービスです. 傷薬をどうぞ. Here, take a sample. バグの回復ポケットに入れておいてくださいませ. Put it in your bag's medicine pocket. I got a potion. And I put it in the medicine pocket. Seems like there's like input lag when I'm playing. I don't know, it's because of like the position of my hands. I guess my laptop is kind of blocking, or it's blocking the TV, but the Switch is behind the computer. I don't know. I have a bunch of electronics on my desk, so it's making things weird. Yeah, I'll go ahead and fight a poke. Why not? Gripping gameplay. Alright, almost to level 6. Maybe we can level up before we make it to the Pokemon Lab. I had to walk around here. Oh wow, they even have the numbers on the signs. Koko wa Nizaru Ichiban Doro, Masago Town. This is Route 201, that way to Masago Town. Soko no dansa wa ippotsuko tobi oriru to Futaba no chikamichi. If you jump over this ledge here, it's a shortcut back to Futaba Town. Yeah, that's right. The player's hometown is called Futaba Town. That's interesting. Like Futaba... Is it not Sakurai. What is It's been a while since I played Persona 5. What is the last name? Sakurada? Sakurai? Something Sakura. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing actually, that we haven't had a rival fight yet. They just make you fight a wild Pokemon to learn how to battle. Ah, kita. Atashi ni tsuite kite. Oh, hey, you came. Follow me. Hakase ga matteru kara. Professor's waiting. Hora, koko ga Pokemon Kenkyusho. That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna look up how to pronounce that word real quick. Is it Kenkyusho or Kenkyujo? Kanji can be confusing like that. Kenkyujo. Okay, I'll just gotta make sure to pronounce that right for people who are following along. Is it just Sakura is his last name? Yeah. Taba Sakura. Nakade. Let's go inside. Dong! Thud. Nandatten da yo? Hey, what are you doing? Te kairu ka? Oh, it's you, Kyle. Ano ji-san. Kowai to you ka muchakucha da ze. That professor was more odd than scary. Ma ii ya. Kairu, ori iku yo. Ja na. Well, whatever, Kyle. I'm going. See ya. Nano? What's his deal? Anata no tomodachi te sugoi sekkachi nano ne. Your friend is always in quite a hurry. Ma hi wa naka ni hairimashou. Well, whatever. Let's go inside. He has kind of a piercing gaze, doesn't he? Yatto kita... His voice got a lot deeper. Yatto kita ka. Kairu da ne. Kairu da ne. Tripping over my tongue. He finally came. Kyle, is it? Mouichiro, Pokemon no miseta mai. Show me that Pokemon again. Naruhodo. I see. Kono Pokemon, nandaka ureshsou ni shiteru. This Pokemon seems happy. Wakatta. Alright. Sono Pochama wa kimi ni presento shiyou. I'm going to give you that Piplup. Sekkaku da, nickname wo tsukeru kana? Tsukeru kane? Do you want to give it a nickname? Alright. I think we're going to nickname all of our Pokemon in this playthrough. So, kind of nickname Pochama. And I was thinking about this earlier. What to nickname a Piplup. Oops. Holy crap, there is a weird input lag. That wasn't even the character I meant to click on. Good. Alright, so as I said earlier, a Piplup is called Pochama in Japan. And this is a male Piplup, so I'm going to name it Penking. Because penguin in Japanese is Pengin. And it's a male penguin, so it's Penking. That is my Pochama's nickname, Penking. なるほど。その nickname でいいのかね? I see. That's a fine nickname. Oh wow, a friend of the show is playing his Nintendo Switch. Oh yes, that's the decide the nickname. 湖でのことはさっき Justin から聞いた。I heard what happened at the lake from Justin. 初めてなのにうまくポケモンと戦えたと。That even though it was your first time, you battled with Pokemon quite well. それに私が見たところ、君とのポケモンの間にわずかながらも絆を感じる。And when I saw your Pokemon just now, I could sense that you have a small bond with it. だから、そのポッチャマを君に任せようと思うのだ。And so I've decided to give you that ポッチャマ。あなたがポケモンに優しい人でよかったね。Oh, that's Hikari speaking. あなたがポケモンに優しい人でよかったね。Well, I'm glad that you're so kind to Pokemon. そうでなかったら、言えない。If you weren't, well, I couldn't even begin to say. さて、本題だ。君に頼みたいことがある。Alright, now I have a favor to ask of you. 私の名前はナナカマド。ポケモンの研究をしている。My name is Nana Kamado. I'm a Pokemon researcher. まず、新の地方にはどんなポケモンがいるのか、そのすべてを知っておきたい。First of all, I want to know I want to learn all about what kinds of Pokemon are in the Sinnoh region. Donra's ready to commit crimes on behalf of the Pokemon. She's a person for the ethical treatment of Pokemon. そのためには、ポケモン図鑑に登録していく必要がある。And in order to do that, I need to register information about the Pokemon in the Pokédex. そこで、お願いだ。That's where you come in. このポケモン図鑑を託すから、君は新の地方にいるすべてのポケモンを見てくれ。I'm going to give you this Pokédex and I want you to see every Pokemon in the Sinnoh region. And I'll say, はい。いい返事だ。I like that answer. カイルはポケモン図鑑をもらった。Kyle received the Pokédex. It's called the Pokemon Encyclopedia in Japanese. そのポケモン図鑑は君が出会ったポケモンを自動的に登録していく。ハイテクな道具だ。That Pokédex automatically records every Pokemon you see. It's a high-tech tool. だから、カイルはいろんなところに行って、すべてのポケモンに出会ってくれ。So Kyle, I want you to go everywhere you can and meet all kinds of Pokemon and meet all of the Pokemon along the way. 私も同じものを持っているの? I have the same thing. ポケモンと一緒に201番道路を歩いたとき、どんな気持ちだった? How did it feel to walk along Route 201? 私は生まれて60年、未だにポケモンと一緒にいるだけでドキドキする。Even in all my 60 years on this earth, it still excites me to be around Pokemon. いいか、世界にはとてもたくさんのポケモンがいる。You get it, don't you? There are so many Pokemon in this world. つまり、それだけたくさんのドキドキが待っている。And so a world of excitement awaits. さあ、引きたまえ。Now go. 今、カエルの冒険が始まるのだ。This is where your Your adventure begins now, Kyle. 私が最初に使ったポケモンはヒコザルなの? My first Pokemon is Chimchar. もしあなたが湖でヒコザルを選んでいたら私たちお揃いだったのにね。Just think if you had chosen the Chimchar back at the lake, my Pokemon would be different. そんなことはいいんだけど、私光。Well, anyway, my name's Hikari or Dawn. 私も博士に頼まれて図鑑のページ埋めているの。I'm collecting data in the Pokédex for the professor. だからあなたとは同じね。That means I'm doing the same thing as you. でも私の方がちょっとだけ先輩ってことよね。But I'm just a little bit more experienced than you. She's a senpai, she said. She called herself a senpai. 私がいろいろ It's like going back and forth between the languages makes me kind of trip on my tongue a bit too. 私がいろいろ教えてあげる。じゃあよろしくね、カイル君。I'll teach you all kinds of things. Anyway, it's nice to meet you, Kyle. And she runs off. さあ、行きたまえ。Now go. And he just repeats his last line again. 七かまど博士は関東の博士と一緒に新しいポケモン図鑑を作ったんです。Professor Owen made a new Pokédex with the professor from the Kanto region. Talking about Professor Oak. There's a kitchen in here. I can't steal a potion from that PC either. It just said there's a lot of like scientific jargon. 私は光の父です。I'm Hikari's father. 七かまど博士を手伝う。君のことも手伝いましょう。It's my job to help Professor Rowan, so I'll help you too. ははは、これからもよろしく頼みますよ。I look forward to working with you. I don't have a water bottle next to me and I'm getting kind of thirsty, so I'm gonna... Oh, geez. I'll leave everybody in suspense. So I'll translate what it says on screen as soon as I come back with a bottle of water. Be right back. Alright, I've returned. ね、カイル君、私がいろいろ教えてあげるよ。Hey Kyle, I'm gonna teach you all kinds of things. ポケモントレーナーとしても、博士の手伝いとしても。ほら、私先輩だから。I'm not sure what they would call her in English, but she says, I'm your senpai, so I'll teach you about being a Pokemon trainer or teach you how to help the professor. Welcome back. Thank you. ね、ついてきて. Here, follow me. She's gonna show us a Pokemon Center in Mart, right? この赤い屋根の建物がポケモンセンターなの? This building with the red roof is a Pokemon Center. 戦って傷ついたポケモンを元気にしてくれる場所なの? This is where they'll heal your injured Pokemon. ポケモンセンターはいろんな町にあるからね。There are Pokemon centers in a lot of towns. こっちの 青い屋根の建物はフレンドリーショップだよ. And this building with a blue roof is called a Pokemart. They call them friendly shop, as you heard in English, or in Japanese. Japanese with English loanwords. いろんな道具を買ったり売ったりできるお店ね. This is where you can buy and sell all kinds of things. カイル君はポケモントレーナーになりたてだから、買える道具が少ないけど、全然気にしないでね. You just became a Pokemon trainer, so you probably can't buy much, but don't worry. そうだ、カイル君. Oh, Kyle, that reminds me. 七かまど博士のお手伝いでポケモン図鑑を作ること。家の人に言わなくていいの? So you're gonna be helping the professor and you have your Pokedex, but do you think it's really okay to do that without telling your family first? 遠くに行くこともあるから言っておいた方がいいと思うよ. I think you should let them know before you travel far away. あ、その前にポケモンセンターでポケモンを元気にしてあげると安心できていいかもね. But first you should go to the Pokemon Center and heal your Pokemon. じゃあまたね. Alright, see you. And she runs off ahead to find Justin. I wonder if she's gonna have a senpai complex toward him too. 今までのことを覚えておくようにレポートを書いて登録と I save my progress in order to remember everything I've done. これで一休みできるわ. Alright, it's time for a break, she says. Saving, that's a good idea. Let me save the game too. Oh, that's right, this game has a kind of an interesting pause menu. To save isn't in like the menu of things you can do, you just press the R button from the pause menu. Oh look, there's my Pochama right there, my Pen King. Oh wow, you save really quickly too. I remember on like the DS games, it would say like saving a lot of data if you've been playing for a long time and it takes like an entire like 5 seconds to save your game. Alright, I will take Hikari's advice and visit the Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center 2階は Community Club. The second floor of a Pokemon Center is the Community Club. お友達といろんなことで遊べる場所よ. You can do all kinds of things with your friends. 申し訳ございません. I'm very sorry. 地下は調整中でして今は降りることはできません. The basement floor is still under construction, so you can't go down there yet. 改めてお越しくださいませ. Please come again. That was me doing her Keigo voice. Her polite voice, I mean. あの青いおしゃれデザインのパソコン。君もポケモンを連れているなら自由に使っていいのだよ. That stylish blue computer over there. If you're bringing Pokemon with you, you can use that PC too. そこのお姉さんに話しかけてポケモンを渡すと一瞬でポケモンの体力回復ばったり元気になるんだよ. I was talking to that lady. She said that if you give your Pokemon, she'll heal them back to health for you in an instant. お疲れ様です。ポケモンセンターです。ここではポケモンの体力回復をします。Welcome to your Pokemon Center. Here we nurse your Pokemon back to health. あなたのポケモンを休ませてあげますか? Would you like to rest your Pokemon or heal? Did she say rest your Pokemon or heal your Pokemon? It's been a while since I played a Pokemon game. それではお預かりいたします. I'll heal your Pokemon for you. They had to do so much like use different words when they translate that in English because what she says is so like Japanese specific. Like all the polite expressions she says. 大変お待たせいたしました. Sorry to keep you waiting. Mata itsudemo okoshi kudasai. Okoshi kudasai. Please come again anytime. Alright, so next, gotta go back home and tell Mom that we're starting an adventure. Doesn't seem like Justin did the same thing, did he? Oh, I guess I can tell my house apart from the others because mine actually has a mailbox. I guess nobody else ever gets mail. Okairi kairu. That's oddly catchy. Okairi kairu. Anata mo Pokemon mo genki? Welcome home, Kyle. Are you and your Pokemon okay? Gohan dekiteru kara chotto yasunde ikinasai na. I've made dinner. Have some and get some rest. De, dousata no Kairu? Huh? What's wrong, Kyle? So, Nanakamado Hakase kara sonna sugoi koto o tanomareta no? Wow, the professor asked you to do something so incredible. Yosh, ganbare, mama ouen shichau kara. Good luck, Kyle. Your mom's rooting for you. Soda, Kairu. Imo no aru kara motte ikinasai. Here, Kyle, I have something nice for you. Take it with you. Kairu wa bouken noto o te ni ireta. I got a journal. An adventure notebook is what they're calling it in Japanese. It's one of my key items, one of my taisetsu no mono. Sono bouken noto ni wa anata ga bouken suru naka de 気になったことを疑問に思ったことが書かれているはずよ。While you're on your adventure, everything you have questions about will be written in that. Okay, so it's not a journal, it's a like a brochure, a guide, an adventure guide. I guess it's like the Gen 4 remix version of the Teachy TV from Fire Red and Leaf Green. いいな、冒険の旅。How nice to go on an adventure. しかも、一人じゃなくてポケモンと一緒でしょ? But you're not going alone, you have your Pokemon, right? ママが行きたいぐらい. That makes me want to go too. なんてね、カイル. Oh, what am I saying, Kyle? ママは大丈夫だから思いっきり旅を楽しんで. Your mom will be fine, so go out and enjoy your adventure. あなたがいろんなことに出会っていろいろ感じることがママのハッピーになるんだから。Your mom's happy that you'll explore the world and experience different things. でも、時々は帰ってきてよ。あなたがどんなポケモン捕まえたかママも知りたいし。Make sure to come visit home every now and then, okay? Mom wants to learn about the Pokemon you've caught. I got the 冒険ノート。冒険に役立つ情報が書き込まれていくよ。バグの大切なものから確認。It records useful information from your journey. View it in the key items pocket. Oh Jesus, Justin no mama has entered the house. Sumimasen. こちらに Justin 来てます? Sorry to barge in. Has Justin been here? 来てないけど. No, he hasn't. そうですか。じゃあ、もう行っちゃったんだ. I see. I guess he ran off on his own. 困ったな. How do I translate? Like, that sucks, is basically what she says. あの子、冒険who's speaking? Justin's mom is. あの子、冒険するからって、それだけ言って、飛び出しちゃって。He said he's going on an adventure and ran off. 向こう水で無鉄砲だからこれだけは渡しておきたかったのに。 he's a loose cannon who never looks where he's going. So I wanted to give him this. And then Kyle's mom is speaking. 大丈夫、カイロが届けてくれるわ? No problem, Kyle will give it to him for you. ねえ、カイル. Right, Kyle? そう?じゃあ、お願いしちゃっていい? Really? Can I ask you to take care of it? カイル君、これ、ジャスティンに届けてね. Here, Kyle, give this to Justin. And I got a parcel, like in Gen 1. It goes in my key items pocket. カイル、行ってらっしゃい。冒険の旅楽しんできて. So long, Kyle. Have fun on your adventure. そうね、多分まっすぐ寿シティに向かってると思うけど. Well, I think he must have gone to Kotobuki City. じゃあ、ジャスティンのことよろしくね. Look after him, will you? あ、カイル、大事なもの忘れてるわよ. Wait, Kyle, you're forgetting something important. Of course. If I'm gonna go outside, I've got to go outside in style. Look at that hat. Pokemon's all about the hat guy lifestyle. やっぱりカイルはその帽子がよく似合うわね. Yeah, that's right. You always look great in that hat, don't you, Kyle? じゃあ、いってらっしゃい. Have fun. Alright, off we go to catch up with Justin. Couldn't say goodbye to his own mother. Shameless child. Alright, so I still don't have Pokeballs yet. I assume there's probably a Pokemon catching tutorial I need to learn, right? Because how much money do I have? That's not where EV money. Wait, is it? Oh, that's right. I need to adjust the settings of my TV. I guess I'll do that later, but on stream it looks fine, but on my TV the picture's cut off a little bit at the top and bottom. But I have 8,000. That's a pretty good amount of yen. They just straight up say yen in Japanese. They're not called a fake currency like Poke dollars or whatever. Oh yeah, I can afford plenty of Pokeballs. They give you a lot of money in this game. Like, Mom really spoils you in the later gens, doesn't she? With that allowance money. Like, I haven't even fought any other trainers yet, and I'm already loaded. So I'm going to go ahead and stock up on Pokeballs and healing items. I still have, like, more than half my cash to spare. Alright, Pokemon's healed. I'm equipped with items. Let's go to Route 202. Are we gonna have a rival battle right now? Or is she just saying hi? Oh, that sounds like battle music to me. Soda, Kairu-kun ni Pokemon no tsukamaekata. Naruhodo. Tsukamaekata no koto. Oshiete nakata ne? Oh, that's right, Kyle. I never taught you how to catch a Pokemon, did I? 私が実際にポケモンを捕まえるからそこで見ててね. Here, Kyle, catch a Pokemon. You stand there and watch. Doof doof. Doof doof. That's a Bidoof, which is called Beepa in Japan. Beepa. So she's weakening the Pokemon. And she's going to throw Pokeball. Oh, you can just press the X button to do it. Wow. They spoil with all these new features in these newer Pokemon games. I say newer because, I mean, I haven't, well... I mean, I was about to say I'm only kind of far behind, but the newest Pokemon generation I've played besides playing a little bit of this before is, Gen 7. On 3DS, so And, well, to be fair, I've played a little bit of Gen 9 too, just not significantly so. Because I do have it. I'll have to, you know, like, I don't want to get ahead of myself as soon as I start this game and say that, like, I'll play a bunch of other Pokemon games, but I do have Gen 8 and 9 on the Switch also, so I could stream those at some point eventually. But I'll probably, like, kind of why I'm starting this Gen 4 playthrough is because, since returning from Japan with copies of the first 3 generations of Pokemon in Japanese, I've been playing through the Pokemon games in Japanese one generation at a time. And so, I'm playing Gen 4 on Switch, of course, but Gens 5 and 6 and 7, well, I guess we played off-stream because I don't have a device to capture handheld games, and, you know, I don't want to feel obligated to stream every single game I play anyway. It's nice to play stuff off-stream sometimes, too. Even though nowadays most of the time I spent playing video games is playing on stream. Anyway. Ufufu. Do? Sugoi desho? Well, what do you think? Amazing, right? 本当はね、もっと体力を減らした方がいいんだけどね。Thing is, I really should have lowered its HP more first. ポイントはとにかくポケモンの体力を減らすことだよ。激なポケモンは捕まえるのが難しいから。You should make sure to weaken a Pokemon first because a stronger Pokemon is more difficult to catch. あとはポケモンの技で眠らせたりするの And you can do things like put the Pokemon asleep too. もっと捕まえやすくなるよ That makes it easier to catch too. カイル君にモンスターボールをあげる Oh, I just bought some too, and she's gonna give me some Pokeballs. How many did you give me? Put them in the Pokeball pocket. ポケモンがたくさんいると遠くに行くのも安心だよ。If you have a lot of Pokemon with you, you'll be able to journey far and wide. それに、賑やかで楽しいし、That'll make your journey lively and more fun. じゃあ私、先に行くからね。Well, see ya. Oh man, a trainer just looked at me from a distance. You know what that means. It's time for our first battle with the trainer. 君もポケモントレーナー、僕もポケモントレーナー。目があったからいざ勝負。I'm a Pokemon trainer, you're a Pokemon trainer, and our eyes met, which means it's time to battle. It's time to duel. Wrong franchise, James. This is Shorts Kid Yuta. It's a very common Japanese name. Alright, Penkingu, let's do it. I'll probably level up from this battle. Birds have been the only thing I've fought in this game so far. Kind of worried about a critical hit, so I'm going to go ahead and heal. I have 13 potions, oh my god. That sample lady gave me a lot of potions, didn't she? Jeez, this is a strong bird. That and I haven't done any leveling up so far, so I'm kind of puny and weak so far. Now I'm back where I started in terms of HP, dude. Sheesh. Do I want to risk? Not really. Let's go ahead and heal. There we go, alright. Starly is a good bird Pokemon. It's pretty strong as well, even that whole family is a pretty good set of bird Pokemon, aren't they? I learned Mizu Deppo, which is water gun. Or I didn't learn it, Piplup learned it. Tsuyoi-chan, man, you're strong. And he coughed up 380 yen. Could buy some Coca-Colas with that if I were in Japan. I'm gonna go ahead and heal after that. Shinx! I love this Pokemon. It's called Koryu. Problem is my Piplup's a bit weak, so I'm gonna go ahead and run from this one. But I will go ahead and catch one of those because they're a strong electric type. Yeah, I remember close combat like blew my mind when I played Gen 4 growing up. I was like, dude, a bird type Pokemon has an attack this strong? A fighting type attack? And while I'm out here, it's probably a good time to start catching some pokes, actually. So let's see what I can find. Yeah, I don't know about a Kricketot, man. Koroboshi is what it's called. I'm not going to catch it, but I'll go ahead and defeat it so I can get some experience. And now I have a move that gets same type attack bonus, which is nice. Actually, you know, how about I catch this one for the sake of, like, I think as I'm playing, I'll try to, like, fill my Pokedex as much as I can. So let's go ahead and catch the Pokemon that I seek for the first time. I just won't keep that in my party is all. Alright, I caught a Koroboshi. Should I name it? Oh, that's right, catching Pokemon gives you EXP anyway, so I might as well catch stuff. Oh yeah, Fletchling is a cool poke too. I don't know very much about them because I never played Gen 6, but what I played of Gen 9, I thought Fletchling was cool. Alright, Kricketot has been added to the Pokedex. Shokaku wo butsukeatte narasu oto de nakama to kaiwa o suru. Neiru wa aki no yoru no fubutsushi? Let's see, it communicates with others, it communicates with its friends by pressing their antenna together and screeching. Its screech tones sound like the poetry of an autumn night. Poetry is night and morning exclusive. Well, boy, do I have good news for this stream then, because I can only stream in evenings. Alright, I will nickname this. I just need to think of a nickname. Koroboshi. Koroboshi. It did say that it's... Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. What am I... Oh. Back to characters, please. Sheesh. Oh, whoops, katakana. It did say in the Pokedex description that its screeches sound like the poetry of an autumn night, so I'm calling it Shijin, which means poet. Shijin. Which, as you see, all those characters in that name look really similar to each other. Alright, let's see if I can catch a Pokemon I'd like to actually use in my long-term party. Like a Shinx! Or a Kodinku. I hope this dude doesn't have a... oh wow, it was intimidated. It's his ability. That's supposed to be intimidating Pokemon? It looks cute, man. Hopefully this one doesn't have any electric moves that can devastate Piplup. That's tackle. Alright, let's go ahead and catch this poke. Oh, to say I said that word. I guess the counter starts. Yeah, I caught Kodinku. Alright, registered Shinx's data. 筋肉の動きで電気を作る仕組みを前足に持つ。ピンチになると全身が光る。筋の動きで電気を作る。By moving its muscles, it stores electricity in its front legs. And when this Pokemon is in a pinch or in trouble, its whole body glows. Glows. It sounded like I said glows. Its whole body glows. All right. This Pokemon's called Kodinku in Japanese, so I think it's a, you know. Oops. What is with the non-responsive controls on the Joy-Con? That's strange. Hello, I'm pressing the... Oh my god, my Joy-Con actually disconnected. That's crazy. There we go. It's called Kodinku, so I'm going to shorten that to Link. Ninku, like the Zelda character. It's called Link. Looks nothing like him. Let me see if I can get a bird, too. I found a bird! Catching all kinds of Pokemon in this route. What do we name this bird? Just having a drink of water real quick. Alright, everyone, whoops. Everyone gets EXP. I know Shijin the Poet leveled up. Alright, we registered Starly, which is called Mukuru. 普段は群れで暮らしているが、一匹になると目立たなくなる。鳴き声がとてもやかましい。Usually travels in flocks, but when it's alone, it's inconspicuous. Its chirping is very noisy. Alright, I'm gonna look up, because I could see Link being a Shinx. I'm gonna look up, I don't know what are typical names for a pet bird in Japan. I don't know if birds are really a common kind of pet people have in Japan. I'm gonna look up common pet bird names and see if there's one that I like for naming the Starly. It's like I found I was gonna say a pet name website, but it's like a name website in Japanese. Interesting. The website I'm looking at says that one of the most common names for a pet bird in Japan that they recommend is Riko. Riko. R-I-K-O, or at least romanizing that. Which, according to this guide, says that in the Hawaiian language, Riko means a bud, like a flower bud, like a blooming flower. I like that. A name that's a Hawaiian pet name for a bird. I'm going to use that. Riko. Isn't that kind of similar to Link, though? Niku and Nicole? I think that is pretty similar. How about I choose something else? So the nicknames, because I'll probably keep both the Shinx and Starly in my parties. Let's give them kind of different names. This is kind of a fun name, I guess. Shushu. Shushu for a bird, which derives from a French word for a cabbage. Fair enough. Shushu. Alright, there we go. The Starly will be known as Shushu. Again, it's from looking up common names for pets in Japan, or pet birds. I don't think I've ever heard of, I mean, it's not like I was visiting people's houses a lot and stuff in Japan, but like, I don't think birds are necessarily a common pet in Japan. People definitely like smaller pets in Japan, so I saw like neighborhood cats around here and there in the city that I lived in. And I know Japanese people tend to like smaller dogs because their homes tend to be smaller and stuff. But in the 5 years that I lived in the city I lived in, I don't think I ever once saw people walking a dog outside. Whereas there were some cats in the neighborhood, so at least in the area where I lived, dog ownership did not seem to be common at all. Because I lived in a very walkable area where it would have been a great area to walk a dog, but I never saw somebody walking one. Alright, and while I'm here, I'll go ahead and drop off the Cricketune in the PC. Well, actually no, I could let's stay in my party and level up, and that'll give me a new Pokedex entry. So at least for now, until my party's full. Might as well just carry all 4 of these Pokemon with me. But let's... I haven't been paying attention to... Does the Pokemon in the front that was actually engaged in the battle get more EXP? How about we raise Rinku for now? Swept the second gym. That's interesting. Second gym. I don't remember what type the second gym is. You don't have to say. I can just find out by surprise. It's a bug type Pokemon, or bug or grass. Maybe psychic? Alright, is my Kodinku faster than this Kodinku? Yes, it is. Oh, I'm intimidating this bird. This bird's been intimidated. Ikaku. Intimidation. Oh yeah, so the Pokemon in the center of battle earns the most EXP. That's good to know. I said the center of battle, but like the front line, the front of the battle. The one that actually participates in battling gets the most EXP. Oh geez, we're intimidating each other, man. This is a crazy battle. Alright. I'll go and just tackle it down. I know this is a bit slow doing all these battles, but I feel like I might as well level up my pokes a bit before I get to the next city. And then we'll... Next city's probably pretty close by, right? That's probably when I'll call it, because I'm kind of tired after a work week and struggling to pronounce my words jumping between two different languages on this stream. The nice thing is that grinding won't take so long in these newer Pokemon games because they have these time-saving features like this, where all the Pokemon level up together. Alright, I fought that trainer. I bet this trainer wants to fight me too. Yeah. Trainer-san mikke! I found a trainer. Pokemon Shobu onegai shimasu. Let's battle. This is the mini skirt. Did it say her name was Mika? Numi. Her name is Numi. Doof doof. Alright, let's intimidate these doof doof. Jinx is a tank with that Thunder Shock in these early battles. She wants to send another doof doof. Let's go ahead and let Shushu have a battle. Send another beat bot. Doof doof. I defeated a mini skirt Numi. Ah, Teki wa nai yo. Hey, come on, I'm not your enemy. And then I stole her money and became her enemy. Jinx, we can go ahead and run from this so we're not fighting a flying type. Oh wait, my flying type isn't in the front. Instead, we're intimidating each other again. Let's just go ahead and run from this one. I'm sure there's more trainers ahead before the next town. And a lot of grass. Oops, there's a ledge right there. Well, what do you know? It's another morning and nighttime exclusive. That's right, because there were, in the original Gen 4 games, they had a... my Joy-Con acting up again? They had like daytime and nighttime again. It was kind of weird how in Gen 2 they introduced the daytime, like the time-based mechanics of morning, day, and night Pokemon. And then in Gen 3 they dropped that entirely and then brought it back again for Gen 4. Like, I love Gen 3 and it's one of my favorite Pokemon gens. Like my second favorite to Gen 2, I guess, but it is kind of odd how they just kind of scrapped that mechanic for a generation. Alright, my pokes are gaining levels. Gen 3 was focused on weather and berries growing back, that's true. Boku to Pokemon shobu shiyou. Boku ga katsu kedo ne. Let's have a Pokemon battle. I'm gonna win. Hehe. He says. Famous last words. Katsumi is his name. Hey man, you can't have the intimidating Pokemon. I have the intimidating Pokemon. Yeah, see, mine's faster, dude. Mine's more intimidating. You can leer all you want, but I've got the scarier Pokemon. Should probably heal, though. Yeah, after 2 leers, I should definitely heal. With the free sample potions I was given. Oops. Intimidated by those leers. Alright, EXP. Up to level 7 for Link. Sugoi ne kimi. Wow, you're amazing. Is this guy a trainer too? Asa ni shika dete konai Pokemon. Yoru ni shika dete konai Pokemon. Dearu made machi suzukeru zo. There are some Pokemon that only come out in the morning and some that only come out at night. So in order to meet them, I've got to keep waiting. What's this? A potion that somebody dropped. We found a city! Kotobuki City. Kairu-kun, Pokemon tsukamaeteru? Hey Kyle, are you catching some Pokemon? Sugoi! 4匹も連れているんだね. Wow, you're carrying 4 with you. その調子ならどんどんポケモン図鑑のページ埋まっていきそう。埋まっていきそう。Wow, at that rate, you'll fill the Pokedex in no time. あとね、寿にはトレーナーのための学校、トレーナーズスクールがあるんだ。And hey, here in Kotobuki City, they have a school for trainers called the Trainer School. It sounds more impactful in Japanese because there's less repeated words. Kairu-kun mo iku to ii yo. Pokemon no koto kuwashiku nareru shi. You should go too, Kyle. You'll learn a lot about Pokemon. そうだ。さっき、Justin 君もトレーナーズスクールに行ってたよ。Oh yeah, and Justin just went there a little bit ago too. じゃあ、またね. Alright, see you. Alright, well we found a city! Let's go ahead and heal the Pokemon Center. And then I can call it there. The game saves automatically too. I saw it saying that it was saving in the upper right corner just now. Try to save by pressing the R button. Look at all those Pokemon I have in that save preview now. Alright, I saved the game, so thank everybody for watching. We're going to go ahead and call it here because I've been going for over an hour and a half now. Discovering a new city is a good time to stop. And it's Friday night and I'm tired. Let me see if there's anybody to raid on Twitch. This is a Pokemon game, these are popular. I'll be very surprised if there's nobody else playing this game tonight. Good stream, thank you. I'm glad you could join in, Justin, and James joined a bit too. It'll be fun to have these Pokemon adventures if people are available to tune into them. These are the kind of games where, like, a lot of the fun is having people along for the journey. So, looking forward to playing more soon. Playing a Pokemon game I've been meaning to play for a while and playing games in Japanese again. It's a little bit of everything. So let me go back to Twitch. Yeah, Pokeopia is a big thing. I'm sure of it. It's nice to rate people playing the same game if I can. Oops. Let's see who is streaming in this category. Oh, there's somebody doing a Nuzlocke. Yeah, everybody's doing different sorts of like challenges and stuff. Let me see what this guy's up to. Oh wow, this guy just started this game because he's in the he's doing his Nuzlocke playthrough and he's in the trainer school just now, so he's only a little bit ahead of me. Let me just make sure he's like wholesome first. Seems like at least so far this streamer isn't really talking though. How about this player? This person's game audio is way too loud for their stream. Oh, well, there's a Japanese player playing Pokemon Gen 4 Remake. Yeah, go ahead with your suggestion, Justin. I'll keep going through people playing the same category, but if you have a channel in mind. Gen, you suggest. Pull up Gen. Oh, we're playing Pokemon Emerald, dude. I remember Pokemon Emerald. Okay, we can raid this person. Let me think of a raid message real quick, related to Pokemon. I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me whether they're playing Nuzlocke or not. As long as they're, like, talking and, like, engaging the stream. The other people I was looking at playing Pokemon 4 Gen 4 Remake were just kind of being really quiet. See, her Pokemon are called Reynolds. That's kind of funny. Let me... Here, I have an idea. Since her Pokemon... She named 2 of her Pokemon Reynolds, I have an idea. Captain Malcolm Reynolds. That'll be the raid message. That's a Firefly joke. Reynolds is the last name of the main character of the show Firefly, which got a... I'm gonna be watching that show this weekend, and there's a series reboot revival animated series that was announced very recently. So that'll be... That's a raid message that I find very funny, and she might have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, but that's fine. Alright, raid Gen. Alright, thank you friends for watching. The raid message, as I said, will be Captain Malcolm Reynolds. Something that perhaps only I find funny. But thank you for watching. Perhaps as soon as... Oh geez, my controller's going to sleep. Perhaps as soon as next week during the weekdays, or maybe even Sunday. I don't know, we'll see. I know it'll probably be busy Sunday. But more Pokemon Shining Pearl soon. Thank you for joining the beginning of this new journey, and I hope to see friends for later streams of this new Pokemon journey. Thank you very much. Good night. Captain Malcolm Reynolds.